So now my group going to present a secure mobile computing case study. So my group members are myself Pava, Deva, Sajinikta and Tanjaki. So our lecturer name is Pon Siti Nazura binti Hashim. So today I'm going to explain the introduction. So as we know, we chose to explain about class 82, a never before seen malware dropper. So class 82 has been allowing cyber criminals to remotely steal data from Android phones. So CPR Checkpoint Research, which is CPR, recently discovered a new dropper spreading via the official Google Play Store, which downloads and installs the Alien Bot Banker and MRT. So this dropper actually dubbed Class 82 and utilizes a series of techniques to avoid detection by Google Play Protect detections and completes the evaluation period successfully, and also change the payload drop from a non-malicious payload to the alien bot banker and MRAT. So it is also discovered on January 27, 2021 and noticed by Google's Android security team a day later. And on February 9th, Google removed the venomous app. So this is spreading via 9 malicious apps on the Google Play Store with the help of Alienbot and MRAT malware installed onto victim devices. So this malware is a part of a wider cyber crime which attempts to steal victims' financial informations, which can also lead to an eventual takeover of mobile phones. So the goal is actually to collect payment information such as bank credentials or credit debit card details. So on January 27th is the initial discovery. And on January 28th is the day where report to the Google. And on February 9th, Google confirmed that all Class 82 apps were removed from the Google. So the next, I'm going to explain how the attack happens in general and impacting to mobile computing. Okay, so this malware dubbed Class 82 used a series of techniques to avoid detection by Google Play Protect, using Firebase as a platform for CNC communication and also GitHub as a third-party hosting platform to download the payload from. So during the Class 82 evaluation period on Google Play, the configuration sent from the Firebase CNC contains an enable parameter. So based on the parameter's value, the malware will decide to trigger the malicious behavior or not. So this parameter is set to false and will only change to true after the Google has published the class 82 malware on Google Play. So this dropper dubbed class 82 utilizes a series of techniques to avoid detection by Google Play protest detections and completes the evaluation period successfully, and also change the payload drop from a non-malicious payload to the alien bot banker and MRET. So this helper code will actually check pointers researchers dubbed class 82, drop the alien bot banker and mobile remote access trojan RAT, enabling hackers to take control of a target's mobile phone and also access their bank accounts, the cybersecurity provider said in a blog post. So Class 82 actually activates once the infected utility app is downloaded, thus communicating with the CNC server to receive the configuration. So once it's done, they download the payload received from the same configuration and installs it on the device Android. So in this case, it is the alien bot banker, and finally, it will gain access to the uh, victim's financial credential and proceeds to check his entire device. And CAS82 actually uses as needed CNC Firebase from Google and GitHub to download the payload. So these are the affected apps by Class 82, which are Beat Player, Cake VPN, two versions of eVPN, Music Player, Pacific VPN, QR Barcode Scanner Max, Q Recorder, Tooltip Panitory Library. Okay, so after check, CPR reported its findings to the Android security team. Google confirmed that all Class 82 apps were removed from Google Play Store. So on January 28th, the Roach apps were removed from the Play Store on February 9th. However, victims with the apps already installed remain at risk. The malware's ability to remain undetected demonstrates the importance of why a mobile security solution is needed. It is not enough to scan the app during the evaluation period, as a malicious actor can and will change the application's behavior while using third-party tools. So, a solution that monitors the device itself, constantly network connections and behaviors by applications will be able to detect such behavior. Furthermore, the payload dropped by Class 82 does not originate from Google Play. Thus, the scanning of application before submission to review will not prevent the installation of the malicious payload. So, as we can see, the first thing happened was Actor uploads Class 82 malware to Google Play. So, once it is uploaded, Google Play evaluation contacts a Firebase and CNC and receive a rate light. And then Google will approve the Class 82 app and it is available to download by users. So once users installed it, victims they will receive a green light, and then device contact GitHub to download and install malicious payload.
Okay, next I'm going to talk about the symptoms when affected. Next slide. Okay, the first point is the find apps you don't remember downloading, and the second point is receive expensive phone bills, and then the third point is unexplained increase in data usage, and then phone performance is too slow, and then app are taking too long to open, not opening at all, or clashing, and then phone tends to overheat, and then the battery drains faster than usual, and then the encounter unusual ads that are sometimes too personal, and then the Android OS has stopped receiving updates, and the last point is Android OS is not updated to the latest version despite being compatible. Next slide. Okay, the next question is what are the next steps of attacks can be caused by class 82. Okay, for the first point is Clash 82 is informally described as malware dropper that enter your device, collect data about you, and since it is a third party without your permission. So it can also refer to legal malware that monitoring user data for improper use. So this type of malware, on the other hand, is expressly employed to profit from stolen data. And then the second point is cluster 82 is one of the most frequent online asset. So it is on monitoring internet traffic, records login password, and drops on critical information once installed. So its primary purpose is generally to collect credit card numbers, banking information, password, and another sensitive information such as trade secrets. So the third point is Class 82 may infiltrate a device without the end user awareness by means of an app install package, a file attachment, or a malicious website. So in its most begins from it exists as a program that run in the background as soon as the device is turned on. Okay, next I am passed to Nitya.
Okay, thank you, Deva. The next question will be what CIA trade impacted from this Class 82 attack? Okay, confidentiality. Confidentiality refers to an organization's effort to keep its data private. It instead ensuring data only authorized users have to access certain data and the unauthorized users are constantly monitored prevent from doing so. The following example of attacks of confidentiality will be encrypted data tracking, man-in-the-middle attacks against plain text data that is supposed to be kept private, an employee who stores sensitive information on removable media such as SD cards or optical discs and distributes it to unauthorized individuals, and then installing class 82 on a data server that contains sensitive information in order to send the information to attackers. In integrity refers to ensuring that data is genuine, trustworthy, and has not been tamped with and data tamping or man in the middle, which is MITM attacks, in which the attackers intercepts communication between two parties in order to snap or manipulate traffic, can compromise integrity. MITM can be used to intercept communication or steal account credentials, which is attacks can include web server sites, scripting, and patching of a web server in order to inject malware into web pages. And also in a data breach that compromises integrity, a hacker may seize data and modify it before sending it on to the intended recipient, and also attempting to get unauthorized access to a financial server in order to spread financial records. And next one goes to availability. Availability, which can be impacted by hardware problems, humans error, cyber attacks, and insider threats, is typically connected with unavailability. User will be able to access data and application if the network goes down abruptly. The attacks on availability can include attacks on server that cause a denial of service, which is DOS, or distributed denial of service, which is DDoS, and also ransomware attacks encrypted data on targeted system, making it inaccessible to authorized parties in order to force the victim to pay ransom to the attackers. And the last one will be the distributing the power supply to server room in order to those servers are offline. Okay, the next question will be how to remove the class 82 from mobile device. The CPR contacted Google regarding the same, and the affected apps are no longer available on the Play Store. If you have any of these apps on your device, delete them now or clear App Store first, then uninstall the app. To be safe, if any of the apps are on your phone, you will also be advised to change your online banking and the financial account from Google to which is Cake VPN, Pacific VPN, eVPN, Bit Player, QR Barcode Scanner Max, Music Player, and Q Recorder. And the steps to uninstall the apps is open the Google Play Store. The second one, at the top right, tap the profile icon. The third one, tap to manage apps and devices, manage. The fourth one, tap to name the app you want to delete. And the fifth one is tap to install. And the steps to clear app data is, the first one you need to do is open the settings application on your device. Second one, head over to apps menus. The third one, choose install application. The fourth one, find the application you want to clear the app data of. On the fifth one, select it, move to the storage tab. And the sixth one is hit clear storage. And the sixth one is hit clear storage, data and captures. Next, I'll pass to Jane.
So these are the apps to delete, which is BitPlayer, Cake VPN, two versions of eVPN, Music Player, Pacific VPN, QR barcode scanner Max, Q recorder, Tulpeneter library. So once these are the only apps class 82 affected. So next Jane will explain.
Okay, now our presentations will go through the question 7. The malware class 82 attacks preventions and countermeasures. Okay, next. For the first, to remain safe from such apps and malwares, it's better advised to know about a particular app before downloading. You can also install security software on your smartphones to detect the malware nature of an app before it is downloaded. And next, install Harmony Mobile. It is formerly known as Sandblast. Mobile delivers complete protections for the mobile workforce by providing a wide range of capabilities that are single to deploy, manage, and scale. Harmony Mobile provides protections for all mobile vectors of attack, including the download of malicious applications and applications with malware embedded in them. And the third is download star handlers. It is a powerful malware remediation and protection tool designed to help provide users with in-depth system security analysis, detection, and removal of a wide range of threats like Class 82, as well as a one-on-one tech support service. And for the next is reboot in safe mode. Safe mode allows you to turn off any third-party apps and service, giving you a chance to disable malware as well. And the last point, get rid of pop-up advertisements and redirect from your browsers. Reset your mobile browser to its default setting. This is an option you should only perform if all other steps have failed to solve the problem. Unlike Windows and Mac computer, Android does not have any setting restoration capabilities built into its browser. To reset browser setting and Android, you will have to clear the application data. This way, you will be able to remove all the saved cache, site settings, and cookies. And next, okay, now our presentations will go through the last, which is the conclusions. It is quite evident that the attackers are financially motivated. This trick could prove to be vital for users who use mobile banking for their daily operations and get duped for their hard-earned money. For such reasons, security analysts recommend having an anti-malware applications installed on their device. Meanwhile, Google confirmed removing the malware from the Play Store. Again, you should optionally delete any of these apps immediately if you find them on your device. It would probably also be a good idea to change any password associated with your financial account too, since accessing those is one of the worries here. While hackers can be quick, clever, and crafty, in the degree to which they will go to hide the intentions and true nature of their apps. This is yet another opportunity to be reminded that you should always double check the apps you are preparing to download and the identity of the developments behind them. It does not appear to be a situation where the apps above were able to infect millions of devices before resourcing costs onto them this time. But hackers, who are truly competent, will keep coming back. Undaunted will them store. Okay, last, this is our links for reference for our case study. Okay, thank you, madam.